Okay, Jayla's getting it.
This is my makeup artist for today.
How cute. Go ahead.
So you guys, this is my first time at Ulta Beauty. I'm so excited and I'm getting my makeup done and I'm going to learn a tutorial, and this is for my Sweet 16. Wish me luck.
You know what? Let me do the face first. Keep it simple, especially since we're not doing too much with the eyes. We'll just do it that way.
Right now, you're hydrating her skin with some serum.
Yep, we're using a serum, and then I'll follow it up with a moisturizer.
Okay. Excited, Jayla?
Skincare is the most important part.
It's refreshed.
I know, right?
Yeah, you're looking refreshed.
16 here.
Oh my God. I know, I know. What are you thinking right now?
I'm just happy.
You're just happy. So you're gonna learn how to put on your own makeup, so that's what she's doing?
Yes.
Okay. And your face looks really nice, actually. It looks really nice.
I need that skincare.
Oh my God.
I kind of like to place foundation just in sections. And start around here. And then we're just going to blend it out. I never drag.
Okay, that's good to know.
NC 47. And the reason why I didn't place it directly on the nose, something I've noticed just in doing my own makeup is if I place too much product in the areas where I get oily, it just seems to separate more. And I get oily a lot quicker.
Okay. It's good to know.
I would try MAC.
And she's doing MAC foundation right now.
Oh, that looks good.
And I put 2 pumps on my palette, but I use.
So just a little bit in those areas. Okay.
Yeah, we're just adding a little bit more. Building is way better than going in with too much.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
She's on better than the makeup we did.
Wow.
Jayla, this is what she does. She's a professional.
Oh, you're a professional too.
I know.
Just make sure it comes out evenly.
She did good.
All right, so now for the concealer. A little goes a long way with this concealer. So I'm just going to start with one pump. Concealer. It's not just for under the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and look up for me. And then mainly just start in the corner. That's most of the time where it's the darkest. So I'm focusing more so right there. But I also like to put concealer down the center of the nose. What this is going to do is basically highlight the face. So in the center of our face, that's usually where it is the lightest. When we put on concealer, or when we put on foundation, we end up being all one color. Naturally, we are not one color. So now we're putting concealer to brighten up the center of the face, and then bronzer helps to warm up the face or add the depth where it needs to be. That's why we put on the perimeter. Okay, and I think that's all the concealer we are going to need. So those are the places where I place the concealer. Sometimes I like to let the concealer dry down a little bit. Now this concealer is matte, so you don't necessarily need it to dry down too much.
So you just blend it like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I know, honey, you can't see that well, but I'm basically just blending in the area there on the forehead, and then we're gonna blend down the nose.
And you dab, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. You don't want any streaks. Okay, this concealer you definitely don't want it to dry down too much because it is more matte. Okay, now look up for me. Then we're gonna blend out the concealer. Now what I'm gonna do is blend it outward, all the way to the outer corner.
Man, it actually does look good. This one. I'm trying to figure out which one I got. This one actually.
And take a look how I blended out the concealer. You see how we blended it up? It looks that way? Okay, perfect.
A little more pop, so she put a little more concealer by her eyes, just for that pop with the eyes.
I told you. Some last name reasonable, you ain't getting it.
Set the concealer.
Okay.
Do you have that or no?
So we might have to get that. Oh my
Wait to
god.
get everything she got.
And look up for me.
So you just put the powder on.
You can use a beauty blender. We're not able to use the beauty blenders here. I prefer that.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm just using a brush.
Okay.
Just to place it where we put the concealer. And I want to keep that brightness, so that's why I'm using a powder that's a little bit lighter.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it down the center of the nose and on the forehead too, everywhere we would put the concealer. And this can also, not only is it going to brighten, but also keep the concealer from creasing up too.
Okay. God bless you.
To help everything look seamless, I go back with my foundation brush and blend around where I put the concealer.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be able to see where like the concealer starts or where it ends. You want it just to look like it's all blended together. I want to make sure it's all seamless.
Can I close my eyes?
Oh, you can do whatever you need to. You're fine. Yep, I'm just blending around the concealer around the nose. And not blending on top of the concealer, again, around it. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go around this way so we don't get in your way. Okay.
Go.
And now for the powder.
And some people will put.
You do.
So basically, with different formulas, usually you should use liquids and creams before powder.
Okay. So you're gonna put the blush on.
Mm-hmm. And this is a brand new tester, so I'm just gonna place it. Now, a little goes a long way with this blush. And if you hate the color, just let me know. Out.
What's up, can you find There you go. Do you want matching or you want to just...
Blush, I always like to work.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So this is going to be a little heavier this time.
It has such a beautiful glow. Now, one thing is, since you want this blush to be a little bit more glowy, I'm barely going to put any powder on top of it because we still want that glow. I think that color looks beautiful though. Now, do you want me to tone this down a little bit?
I would say blend it a little. Yeah.
Well, actually, what I'm going to do, again, it's very pigmented. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and kind of go over it to tone it down. That's what's nice about that. If you need to tone down like a bronzer or blush or anything, take a little bit of your foundation or a little bit of powder, and I can tone it down a little bit. Like that. All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you're gonna take a little bit of powder.
Just gonna go a little bit over the blush a little bit. So you still got the glow coming through.
You liking it so far?
I love it.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
Okay,
Now,
bronzer.
normally I do bronzer before blush, but again, because we did liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And with bronzer, the main places where you put bronzer are on the hairline, on the cheekbones, and on the jawline.
Okay.
Jawline and blending that out.
And you guys, we did ask if she was okay with us recording her. So we just want y'all to know we did ask ahead of time.
See how that makes a difference?
This is my long lost sister, something from New Jersey. I love it.
Bronzer on the sides of the nose.
Oh yeah, did I tell you about how he made me and my boyfriend Riz pomegranate?
So she's touching up with the foundation.
I like to do brow gel first and then the brow pencil. You can do brow pencil first and then like the clear brow gel, but I just prefer it this way. Because then the brows are nice and smooth and lifted up and kind of shaped the way I need them to be. And then now I'm just going to fill in. And right now I'm just following the natural way that your brows grow. And it's a lot easier when you just do short like strokes. It makes the brows look more natural. And I'm not going to fill them in like too much. Just to make them look nice and natural. Okay, let me know what you think. I'm
This
going to
looks-
brush it through too.
It looks really nice.
Okay.
This brow gel? Or
Yeah.
two?
I love brow gel because it helps to keep the brows in place.
Taylor, you are very expensive. Just know that. Concealer she's taking.
In the eyebrows.
Oh, down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome.
Just make sure you blend this out well because you don't want to be able to see the line
Okay.
where you were carving out the eyebrows. See how now it just looks more sharp and defined?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so you just put a line
Mm-hmm.
around. Okay.
And just use very little concealer. That's definitely going to help,
Okay.
especially when it comes to blending it out. If it's too much, it's going to be harder to blend out. I'm just going to put a little concealer all over the lid. I like to place it in the center of the eye, and then I'm going to blend it out.
Okay.
base for just about everything. It evens out the eye. Just gives a nice canvas for you to work with. And I will set it with a little bit of powder too, and just so we can avoid some creasing. Okay, and then you can
And
take
that's a little bit of bronzer, right?
Mm-hmm. Basically where your eyes fold. You see how I just added just a little something, like you have a little bit of eyeshadow on? Now as far as lining your lips, you're basically just going to follow the natural contour of your lips. So I'm just following the natural. Now, what do you think about the color so far? Do you feel like you'd be comfortable
I like
with it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And these are super easy to use. They're really creamy. And you don't have to sharpen them. Follow that natural lip line. You can definitely go over it if you want to be a little dramatic. Sometimes I'll blend out the lip liner too. Like, are you comfortable if I take my finger here and just kind of tap it, just to kind of blend it together? Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little bit more. Just go in. Yeah, there we go. Just want to add a little bit more here. The lip gloss. Put them all together.
Ooh, look at that.
I love this.
I do too.
I love this.
Girl, I'm loving that blush. Like, it is just so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta buy everything. I'm sorry.
I know. Tell them how much you're making me spend. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
This
on a lot of nail stuff, Joe.
This
I
is
definitely
nice.
feel like you can
No,
do
this
it.
this was literally like my dream makeup. Like you just
Oh,
made
I
it
love
come
this.
You made it. Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah.
Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my makeup experience at Ulta Beauty. It was so much fun. I loved it, y'all. I'm still like in awe, because this makeup really did eat down. Like, I love it. It is so cute. This will be my birthday makeup inspo. And thank you to Miss Denise who did my makeup. Shout out to her. She did amazing. I want to thank her because she did so amazing, taking her time with me. And I just love the results. So let me know if you guys want more makeup tutorials like this, vlogs, curly hairstyle ideas. Let me know in the comments and make sure to subscribe to Jill and Jania's World. Bye, y'all.